Okay, everybody, it is July 26th. This is our Take a Look call, so welcome. Thank you for joining us, taking time out of your busy day, because I know everybody is usually really busy. So thanks for taking the time out to join us tonight. You are here because you have expressed interest in one way or another about the business opportunity and learning more about Lemongrass Spa. So I want to share with you right off the bat that this is a no pressure call. We're really a laid back team, so we're going to just share with you some information about the company, answer your questions. We have a couple testimonials from consultants that we're going to share with you. Give me one sec. I just want to mute a line or two. Oh, there we go. That's better. And at the end of the call, I will do a drawing for a half-off consultant kit. So one of you will win that if you're interested in joining. And we will also open up the line for questions at the end. But if you do have questions while we're doing the call, you can feel free to type it in the chat. We've got a bunch of consultants on tonight that can help answer your questions as well. So feel free to type your questions in the chat if you have them. And with that, we're going to get started. So I wanted to start off by sharing with you a little bit about the history of lemongrass and our mission. So Lemongrass Spa was started by Heidi Leist, our founder, 13 years ago, and she actually had gone to a party where they made their own skincare products. That's what they did. It was kind of like a direct sales party. And leaving that party, she realized that she loved doing that. And she had she had her one daughter at home. She was pregnant with her second daughter, and she was really wanting natural and organic products, but she didn't find anything on the shelves that she liked. So she decided, okay, so let me put these two things together. My need for wanting those natural and organic products. And, I just realized I like to make products on my own. So she started making natural and organic products out of her own home. And that's how it started. And to this day, Heidi is very, very passionate about making sure that the quality of our products are to her standards, and that every single ingredient that we use is clean, is pure, and is top quality. She's constantly doing testing on the different ingredients that we use, not on animals. As you know, some of you probably listening know we don't test on animals, but she does test for the purity and the quality of the ingredients that we use. So if there's ever a time when an ingredient fails the test, she would remove that product. And in fact, it's only happened one time, but a few years ago, we had a Sweet Dreams pillow spray that she had tested, and one of the ingredients wasn't up to her standards. And it was with a supplier that we had been using for quite a while. So she pulled that ingredient, or she pulled that Sweet Dreams spray. It was one of our top sellers. She pulled it from the catalog and stopped doing business with that supplier. So she is very passionate about it. If she won't put it on her kids and on her family, she will not put it in our catalog. And that's something that will continue to be the case. So I wanted to also share with you a few testimonials tonight. And the first person that I'm going to have share her story with you is Shauna Bonchak. And Shauna has been a customer of mine for quite some time. I think she was like one of my first customers. And she signed up just a couple months ago, and she is killing it. So I'm not going to steal her thunder, and I'm going to let her share her story with you. Let me just unmute her. Shauna, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you beautifully. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, thank you for that intro. Yeah, I was talking, but you couldn't hear me. Yeah, I remember it was one of your first in-home parties that you were at my house, and I had been looking for something for Michael, who is now 5, but I think it was like 18 months, 13 to 18 months at the time. Anyways, he had really sensitive skin. And you introduced me to the baby wash, baby blend, and lotion as well. And I just fell in love with it and was a customer for a long time. I recently made some changes with my career and had a 3rd baby and really wanted to stay home with him and not put him in daycare. And we really couldn't afford to have 3 in daycare. So I was thinking a lot about the opportunity, and I thought, well, I'm just going to go for it. And that was actually really not that long ago. It was in May. So I've been growing my team. I have five on the team so far, and we recently named ourselves this past week the Lemongrass Lovelies. My cousin Samantha, we had a little contest, and she came up with a name. So everybody is doing really well. They're going at their own pace, and I am having a great time. And the one thing I wanted to share, and it's what it's kind of my mantra, is every day I do something that I am uncomfortable with. And whether that is, it's usually sending 5 invites to people, hey, about this opportunity. I have a pretty good script, but I personalize everything. I let them know what I'm doing, ask them if they're interested in having a party. If not, do they want some samples? I step out of my comfort zone every day, and I go for no. That's a book. That's actually a really good personal development book, Go for No. But if they say no, they say no. That's okay. You know, they're still my friend, or they're still an acquaintance, and, you know, we move on. Or if they say maybe later, I make a note, and that's what's working for me. And I feel like stepping out of my comfort zone is great. And that's what I'm doing, is stepping out and setting goals. I want to get to director, and I will get to director. So it's positive self-talk. I know sometimes that can sound kind of cheesy, but honestly, it really works. You know, you've got to write down your goals. You've got to say them out loud. That's what I do, and that's what's helping me. And I am going to, you know, achieve what I set myself out to do, and I'm going to do it with my team, and I want to help them reach their goals. So that's my little testimonial in a few minutes.
Awesome. Thanks, Shauna. And Shauna, Shauna has done over $4,000 in just 2 months. And we're going to talk about it in a little bit, but Jumpstart is our new consultant program, and she has already completed all 3 Jumpstarts in her short time as a consultant already. And she has a team of 5 girls, and she's just killing it. So I wanted to have her share tonight because she's just a great testimonial. I know that a lot of times people are on the fence about, Tara, you're doing great, but if I were to join now, what would that look like? And we do have some girls that are just killing it right now, and they just joined like May and June. So it's really taking off, and it's been really great for them. So thank you so much, Shauna, for sharing.
Thank you, Tara.
Yeah, no problem. So I wanted to share with you as well my story. Some of you probably don't even know me, and I just realized I didn't introduce myself at the beginning of the call. My name's Tara LaMagna. I'm an executive director with Lemongrass Spa, and if you're on this call, one of my team members invited you. Which is why you're so lucky that you get to join this call and have a chance to win half off a kit, because I do that for our team once a month. It is the last Monday, usually, of every month, but we just got back from convention, so I pushed it to today instead of yesterday. So I just wanted to share with you real quick my story with lemongrass. I started with lemongrass 3 years ago, 3 years and a couple months ago. And when I first started, I had never done direct sales before. I said I would never, ever in a million years join a direct sales company because I did not want to be that pushy salesperson. And I was working a full-time job for the state, and I was working a part-time job waitressing. And my mom had given me a body polish, and I started using it and loved it. And that's when she started telling me that I should become a consultant. And I said, absolutely not. She had been in direct sales, and she still is in direct sales forever. And I just said, no way, I'm doing that. So fast forward 3 months, and I was sick of not seeing my kids. I have 2 little boys, and I was just always on the go, going from my full-time job to my part-time job. And, I'd get home after my boys were in bed, and it just wasn't something that I wanted to do. But we still did need the money to make ends meet and pay those bills. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just take the leap, because worst case scenario, I'm going to get $400 worth of product for $139. It's products that I love anyways. And the worst case scenario is I fill my cupboards, right, with products that I'll use. So I did it. I took the leap. Just a couple months later, I quit my waitressing job. And then, I started to really build momentum with my team. I was the 12th consultant in New York State. And currently we only have 5,000 consultants in the company. At the time, I think we had about 1,500. So it really has grown a lot in the past couple years. But I just got the word out about the products. I made it my mission to share with everybody I knew about our products, and people that I didn't know, I would share about the products with. And I learned how to share without being pushy, which is huge. 1 year ago this month, I quit my full-time job with the state. I could have done that probably at least a year before I did, but I wanted to make sure that I was getting that steady income and that my checks every month weren't going to change. So I did last year quit my full-time job with the state, and now I am a work-at-home mom with my 2 little boys, which has been super fun this summer. I'm able to make a ton of memories with them, which was really my dream. I was going into work at my full-time job when I had it. I was going in there just miserable with what I was doing and just with my coworkers, and I just did not like what I was doing. I didn't get up in the morning and get excited about going to work. And I knew that I didn't want to spend 30 years of my life doing that. I would tell my coworkers all the time, like, I am not doing this for the next 30 years. I'm going to have a good life that I love, and I'm going to be happy doing whatever it is that I choose to do. So, it has been the best decision I have ever made. And I mean, it just has been life-changing for me completely. I love being a leader. I love coaching and training my team. Right now, you probably are all wondering, how much do you make a month? And I'll tell you so you don't have to ask. Although you can ask me any questions. I'm totally open book. So ask me whatever. You're not going to offend me. But right now, on average, every month, I make about $5,000 from my team. And then on my personal sales, I always, I should know this number, but I always have to do the math real quick because I gotta check to see my commission. I usually do about $5,000 in personal sales a month. So I make about $1,750 on my personal sales. So around $6,000 every month that I'm making with Lemongrass. Sometimes it's $7,000, but I really, that alone, that chunk of change, the $7,000, is about 3 times the amount that I was making at New York State, which is crazy. And I'm loving what I do. And I have the flexibility to, if my kids are sick, they can stay home from school, and I don't have to call my boss and see if it's okay if I do that. I can just do it, If it's a beautiful day and I want to take my kids to the lake or whatever, I can do that. And that's been one of the biggest perks of being able to do this. And it's been, like I said, life-changing for me. So that's my story. Let's see here. Okay, so I wanted to get, I almost forgot. So commissions. Most of you are probably wondering, how do you get paid? How much do you get paid? So when you first start out, when you sign up, you're going to automatically start getting 25%. You're going to make 25% on all of your sales. So that's as soon as you sign up. And this, you'll also get 25% off on any products that you purchase. So you get that discount. And then if somebody purchases from you, you get the 25% as your commission, as your payment. You can do, in-home parties. You can do Facebook parties. There's also bonuses. So if you were to do $1,500 in sales or more a month, you get an extra percentage back. So if you do $1,500 in sales a month, you get 5% back. If you do $3,000 in sales a month, you get 10% back extra on your commission check. We do get paid the 10th of every month. And we also have instant commission. And what that means is that if somebody pays you with cash or check, you get your commission automatically. So let's say let's just make it easy. I'm not really good at math. Let's make it easy for me. If somebody placed an order with me for $100, it was a $100 order. I would make $25 off of that. And if they gave me cash, I could take $25 and put it right in my bank account. And keep it, and the rest goes to the company. So that's how that works. If they were to pay with credit card, then I would get my $25 added onto my commission check on the 10th of the month. Okay. We also get bonuses like booster kits, which have little samples and business supplies in it, and you'll start being able to redeem those after your jump start's over. We also have our incentive trip every year. This year, it was just announced we're headed to Jamaica, and I cannot wait. I've always wanted to go there. We're going to Montego Bay. It's gorgeous. It's the Grand Hyatt at Montego Bay. So if you Google it, you'll see the beautiful pictures, and I cannot wait to go there. Also, side note, if you sign up this week, then our corporate call on that incentive trip is August 2nd, so you could tune in then. If not, all of our calls are always recorded, so you can listen in later on. I mentioned Jumpstart earlier, and so I will share that with you as well. Jumpstart is our program for new consultants, and it's done in your first month it's done in your first month, your first 3 months with Lemongrass. And the thing with Jumpstart that's really cool is they say it's 3 months, but it's really the month that you sign on and the following month. That's your first month of Jumpstart, and then you get 2 months after that. So let's say you join in July, then you have the rest of this month, August, September, and October, to do your jump starts. And so you're probably wondering, like, okay, Tara, what does jump start mean? What do I have to do, and what do I get? So let me share with you my screen so that you can see the jump start flyer. Some of you, the consultant who invited you to this call may have already shared that with you, and some of you, they may not have. So let me share this with you real quick. And I'll share it with you now, but if you don't have a copy of it, make sure that you ask the consultant that added you to the call, because you'll want a paper copy for yourself. And again, this is what I was saying. Shauna completed all this already in her first month with Lemongrass. Okay, so the first Jumpstart period, if you do $750 in sales, again, the first month is the month you join and the following month. So it's really like almost 2 months. You need to do $750 in sales. and you get $75 in free product of your choice. So you get a $75 shopping spree from Lemongrass, and you get 1 month free for your website. The website costs $10 a month, and it's up to you if you want it or not. Most people will get it because that's how people are able to order through you. It's really easy. Everybody does everything online these days, so they can go ahead and click on your website and order at any time. I love that because you can make money while you sleep. Sometimes people will order while you're sleeping, and I just love that because you make money while you sleep. The second month of Jumpstart, you need to have $1,000 in sales, and you earn another $75 free product and another free month of free website. And then the third month, you do $1,250 in sales, and you get $100 in free product, and again, another month free of your website. There's also a super Jumpstart if you bring a friend, and all of that. So make sure that your consultant that welcomed, or that the consultant you've been working with shares that form with you, and they can answer questions about that as well. Getting some background noise. Okay. Elizabeth, I'm going to mute you for now until just a second, and then I'll get you back on. So one thing I do want to share is that the product really does sell itself. You know, I didn't have any direct sales experience when I first started with Lemongrass, and I went in, this is really basic. All I did was I brought my kit, my consultant kit, into work one day. I put it in the staff lounge, and that was it. And I told my coworkers, hey, there's stuff in the staff lounge if you want to check it out. And a bunch of them did, and one of my coworkers ended up telling me she wanted to host my first party. So I was like, okay, that sounds great. So I went to her house, and all I did was I shared my 5 favorite products. I passed around the products so they could try them. I did hand spas with them at her kitchen sink, and I got my first recruit, and I had a $700 party. And then the rest, it just went from there. So really, as soon as you get these products on people's skin, they are going to love them. Right now, I'm going to have Shauna get back on. She's going to share with you about the support that you'll have. I know one of the questions people always have is, okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. What kind of support am I going to have to make sure that I know what I'm doing and am successful with this? I want you to be successful. So Shauna, go ahead.
Hi. Well, your direct or your upline, whoever you sign up with, I would say is a really good go-to. I'm sure Tara gets really frustrated. I don't know. Maybe I text her a lot with questions, but I feel like, you know, that's how we learn. And home office is fantastic. If you have any issues putting your order through, they are amazing. I worked for a different direct sales company, and I would always cringe when I had to call home office. I don't now because they're totally awesome. We have Lemongrass University, and I know that we're getting some brand new trainings soon, right, Tara? Pretty soon.
Yep,
for a new consultant.
Yep, it was just released at convention this weekend that, yeah, we're getting a whole new video training from corporate that's going to be rolled out here in the next couple weeks, and it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, so that'll be awesome. We have a really great team page. We have a fabulous kind of corporate spa living room, really. There's consultants from all over the country, and I go in there 2 or 3 times a day because you can search. It's a Facebook group, but you can search topics, and generally you're going to find that somebody has already posted, and you can find your answer. You can find amazing graphics. We have a lot of groups, like mock Facebook groups. So if you're kind of scared or nervous about doing a Facebook party, there's templates that are all laid out for you. So basically, I mean, the consultants have all kind of paved the way for us as we, you know, continue our journeys, and everybody is really helpful. And I feel like it is a team because it's not a competition. We're not, trying to one up the other person. We're here to do well, and we are all here for similar reasons. So I've always found the support that I need.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, and can I say one more thing? I was thinking about, okay. One of the things, and I don't know if Tara talked about it, somebody was talking about it the other day, but comparing yourself to other consultants and saying, oh my God, wow, she's doing really well, and I, just have one party this month. Don't try not to do that. This is your own business. Comparing yourself to other people is just, it's not going to do anything good for you, and it's just going to bring you down. I've done that, and I've been there, and you just have to focus on yourself and your team, and I feel like that is the way to really be successful. So, okay, sorry.
No, you're
I'm
good.
done now.
You're good. Absolutely. Yeah, that's totally true. Yeah, I shared it in the newsletter last week, I think. Her success is not your failure, which is a quote that I just want to share with everybody. Yeah, I shared it before convention because I feel like convention brings, those feelings, when you see other people walking the stage for, their achievements, you feel like, you start to compare yourself to them. And, I used to do that all the time when I first started. And there was actually a time when I considered quitting Lemongrass. And having a support system is really, really important. Because my support system said, why in the world would you do that? Look at all you've done. And I said, okay, I'll give it another month. And in the following month, I hit director. And then literally I hit, I hit director, and then I hit premier, executive. I hit all these different what's the word I'm looking for? I hit all these different levels. Milestones, yes, thank you. I hit all these different milestones, and I just think back to the moment of, when I was comparing myself to people that had joined at the same time as me, and think back, if I would have quit at that time, I wouldn't have a team of 420 girls. I wouldn't have been able to quit my job, so that is huge. And yeah, so awesome. Thanks for sharing that, Shauna. That was great. Okay, so I have another consultant who's going to join us. This consultant has also hit the ground running. Her name's Elizabeth Turner, and she's going to share with you a little bit more about the consultant kit and that. So let me unmute her if I can find her on the thing. Hold on, Elizabeth. 1 second. Where did you go? Where did you go? There you are. Okay. Are you there, Elizabeth?
I am. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. So there are two ways that you can sort of hit the ground running with your kits. You can sign up with the Spa Party Success Kit, or you could also do Sheer Minerals if you're more of a makeup person. That might be the way you go. Or if you're really interested in doing those facials and hand spas and things at parties, you would probably want to go with the Spa Party Success Kit. If you sign up in June, you'll get the beach bag, or it's July, but if you signed up in June, you would have got it then too. With your consultant kit. So that's sort of the sign up incentive for the month of June and July. The kits are over $400 in value, but they're $139. It comes with not only the product, but also you can get your replicated website for a month, a newsletter for the month, and it also is free shipping, which with our products, how heavy they can be, having free shipping on $400 worth of stuff is pretty incredible. It's super easy to sign up. You can sign up through whoever your consultant is that you're signing up under. You just join right on their website, which is extremely simple. If you're planning to use your hostess benefits, your consultant now can do it a lot more simple than previously. So it is really a seamless process to sign up as well. I think that's all I really needed to. Actually, I did want to mention one thing that we did with our product launch. Just happened. We have updated what will come in the spa success kit. So we do have a couple changes to it. There's actually an lavender essential oil that's going to come in it, as well as so much product. I don't know if I should list everything that could come in the success kit because there's just so much. But everything you really need to have a successful in-home party or bring with you to vendor events and things like that. It really is excellent amount of product.
Absolutely. And the thing that I love too about the consultant kits is that home office puts our top selling products in those kits. So everybody asks like, okay, what should I get besides my kit? And really all you need is your kit because those are our top sellers. Those are the things that people are going to want to try and the things that people buy the most of. And I do love that they just added that essential oil because as you know, we have a whole line of essential oils now. They didn't have any essential oils in it before. So that's just another perk. And it's just, that's really all you need for your parties. So awesome. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be like multitasking for a minute. I'm going to start entering people's names in for the drawing for the half off kit. But what I wanted you to know before I do that is I would love it if those of you that are interested in the business opportunity and working the business, if you would give me your name. If you think you might just want to do it for the discount because it is a good discount, then I would appreciate it if you didn't put your name in, only because I am investing in you. I'm going to be paying $70 of your kit and you pay the remaining. And I want to help those of you reach your dreams and your goals that you have with this business. And so that's all that I ask. So you can type your name into the chat, or you can unmute your line and share your name with me if you would like to. And then we're also going to open it up at this point for any questions that you have. So if there's something that we didn't cover tonight that you have a question on and you want to have us answer that for you, we will be happy to do so. If you're on the phone, you can push *6 to unmute. Or if you're on the computer, it should be bottom left. You can just unclick the mute button. And also, if you want to be entered into the half-off kit drawing, you can unmute and tell me your name because a lot of you are on your phone and I don't know your names.
You got my name?
Erin, yes. You'll be first on my list, Erin. Here we go. Jenna.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yep. I can hear you.
My name is Alicia.
Alicia, okay. I don't know where Jenna went. I have, let's see.
Were you asking for Jenna?
Yes. Okay, Jenna, do you want to be entered to win the kit?
I'm actually a consultant. I have somebody here sitting with me who's interested in being a consultant.
Perfect. Okay. What is their name?
Vanessa.
Vanessa Bautista.
Okay, cool. I got Vanessa. Who else wants to be entered to win the kit? I have Erin, Vanessa, and Alicia.
My name's Dawn.
Dawn, okay.
Erica and Kimberly wrote in the chat.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Erica and Kimberly. Erica, Kimberly. Who else? I feel like we have so many more people on. Let's see. What about Heidi? Some of you guys are so new consultants that I don't realize that you're consultants already. I apologize for that. Let's see. Is there anybody else? Last call, guys. Last call. Amanda, I don't have you down, so if you want to be you.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
This is Hannah, but I was asked to kind of listen in. It's just not good timing for me right now.
Okay.
Very sick. I'm kind of waiting it out. I've investigated the product and tired from healthcare. I see a lot of young moms. Are there any older folks like myself in the business?
Yeah, we absolutely do. Yep, we have a bunch of women that are older or even retired doing it and having great success with it too. They just don't happen to be on tonight. Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Yep, and some of them who are close to retirement are starting it now because they want to do it as, after they retire, they want to pursue this just for some extra income. So we've got a handful of women who are older and who do this. Yep.
All right.
Great. Sounds good.
Yeah. My mom actually does it too.
Really? Okay.
Yep, I signed up under my mom. So.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, so if there's nobody else that wants to be entered to win, I'm going to do the drawing because it is 10 after 9, and I want to make sure that the consultants that are on can quickly hop over to the Lemongrass University call on the new products. So you should be able to see my screen, so hopefully your name is on here. Again, I have Erin, Alicia, Vanessa, Dawn, Erica, and Kimberly. Okay, I paused there for a second to make sure nobody else had it. Okay, so I'm going to submit these. The big wheel is going to pop up, and then I'm going to click the wheel. And let's see who wins the half-off kit tonight. This is my favorite part. Yay! Okay, so for those of you that are on the phone, Alicia, you are the winner tonight. So, woohoo! Yes. So, Alicia, get in contact. Who invited you to the call tonight?
Krista Wesley.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So I'll let Krista know. Well, I'm sure you'll let her know that you won. And then you can just let me know as soon as you're ready to sign up, and I will call it into home office and we'll get you signed up. If you did not win tonight, thank you so much again for joining us. And don't forget that you can host a party and use your hostess credits to join as well. Our average party is $400 in sales, which means you would get $70 off your kit. So it's just like getting a half-off kit. But whatever you choose to do, we can't wait to welcome you to the team and help you in your journey with Lemongrass Spa. So thanks again, ladies. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Bye, ladies.